Hey guys, it's me, Jan, CEO of Acquire.Fi. Sorry about yesterday. Could not make a video. I was so sick. But now I'm feeling better. Happy to see what the market has been doing. So yesterday we had the CPI report. So CPI is the employment report. It was very positive. Things look great. But then Fed or Mr. Powell came out with a speech, and that basically broke the market down. It was literally a pump and dump. But yeah, I think now we're starting to see more and more the government now also being not sure like what actually is happening in the normal economy. Um, if you have normal people, there's probably a lot of people now seeking for a job. And despite CPI report was very positive, we have to notice that there's now reports coming in that like if you have two jobs, it's counted as one job. So there's now a lot of people in America that have two jobs just to live by, and we haven't seen that happen in Europe yet, but I think that's going to be coming. And overall, like even Powell is now admitting like, hey, these reports are not maybe the best thing to do or best thing to trust. Let's listen. It's quite interesting.
Different tales. There's been some divergence, especially we saw in the last report that we got on Friday. So how do you interpret that, and how does it change your view on the labor market?
So sometimes you can't reconcile the differences. You just have to look at it. And
sometimes you cannot reconcile. That's pretty bold statement coming from Powell. Like even the numbers, what he's seeing, he cannot make a mind. Let's hear.
Try to understand, and that's why it always makes sense to look at a series, in 3, 6, and 12 months of things rather than just one report. But you're right to point to the last report where there was your job losses in the household survey, job gains, big job gains in the establishment survey. So, we're left with ambiguous results, and we have to deal with that uncertainty around data.
This is pretty bearish. I mean, even Powell is now saying like, hey, like this data doesn't really show the truth. It's very interesting to see Powell actually admitting now, like, hey, the data is not true. They've been trying to come up with different numbers to show that economy is very positive. But hey, if we go back and we go here and look at the SP 500 overall, like we have seen a massive bull run this year. Like overall, look at this graph. Like all the way from 2023 until now, we've been quite on a bull run, and we are now again on all-time high ever. Usually, when this happens, it means the economy is not that great. It means that all the risk stocks and risk technology stocks are going high because we're printing so much money, and this is never a good thing. But yeah, BTC is looking quite good. I'm still bullish here, but unfortunately we did break down the bullish trend, and now we have a new trend line coming up, and we are on a downwards trend. Actually, I posted something interesting, and this came from actually our community. Let's go here. By Andrew, who's a professional trader. I recommend to follow his channel. I will put it later in this YouTube clip or YouTube video. Anyway, so there's there's seasonalities. So usually June, as I said before, June and May are very bearish. Like there's nothing happening. There's a lot of bearishness in the market, and then in July, August, we usually see a bull run. So this is what I'm expecting. This is what I've been talking about here in the channel. Like I don't see us going to an all-time high yet in June. June is usually very slow, and we were going actually. We were looking at the numbers before. They were looking pretty good, but every time we hit or try to hit the new all-time high, we just can't break it. So now we're in a bearish trend, and let's see. On another note, when the market is dumping, same thing. Memes are starting also to break down. Pepe, who had a great run, basically broke the support line over here and is now on also bearish trend line. If I would be trading Pepe, I'm looking at this bullish trend line like on longer term. I'm gonna see if this holds and then basically trade in this triangle. But yeah, let's see what will happen. On another note, there was a lot of liquidations and leverage positions that were liquidated and basically taken out. And I've been covering this before. There's still a lot of leverage in the system. If we go here, open interest in all exchanges are still high, but we're starting to go downwards, which is good. We need to go down a little bit. We need to go somewhere here on these levels to actually start going up again and probably trying to go and break the all-time high. But yeah, very, very exciting news. On another note, ETF flows, they've been quite negative on the past days. Yesterday we saw a positive day again, but I don't know. Seems to me that we're a little bit slowing down. It's totally normal. We're in June, summer is coming. All the asset managers are taking summer breaks, probably in Monaco or in other places, taking some champagne and having fun. But yeah, on another note, let's look at secondaries a little bit. Yesterday, IONET launched. So I'm actually starting to see more and more of these deep in projects coming to us on the secondaries market. So I think this is just my opinion, of course, and this is not the financial advice, but I think deep in projects are a little bit overvalued at the moment. If we're seeing an FDV of $1.8 billion, we could go a little bit more up, but it's summer. I think scooping some of these from the secondaries kind of would be a good thing because usually when they launch, they have a good value. But overall, like for example with IONET had quite a bearish signals because there was some drama behind the scenes. They were over-reporting their numbers, and thus I think sellers are selling because of that. Because usually when a product launches, there's not a lot of secondaries going around, but now there's been an influx of things on IONET. Same thing happened with Ether, or however you pronounce it, Ether. I kind of had a negative feeling with them. We were helping them a little bit, connecting with the right people, and we did not get any allocation. So I don't usually like that. I'm pretty honest. I think they were really not cool by this. And usually when this happens, I'm pretty loud about it, but I'm going to keep myself in line here. But yeah, two projects that came out yesterday, and both of them have sell orders. In bull market, that didn't happen before, but now I think we're a little bit bearish, so people are starting to actually take some profits away. And especially in the secondaries, it's usually like big funds, like I'm not going to name any of this, but yeah, you get the picture. A lot of these funds are trading between each other. They're either taking long or short positions, and at the moment, more of them are selling. Same thing here. Another interesting stat I want to show you guys is the crypto fundraising trend. So in May, we had quite a lot of volume. We saw a lot of projects getting funding. But now, during May, and I've been talking about this still, I'm going to repeat it until you guys understand. June is usually very slow. It's very slow in fundraising. Nothing really happens. Same thing in trading volume. But yeah, we've been seeing not so much influx the last week. Not so many projects getting funding. And another interesting note, what I started to look at here, is that there's almost no one is funding in NFTs anymore. Like there's no infrastructure for NFTs. I don't know if this is super bearish or it's just that people are not believing in NFTs anymore, but this is a quite substantial decline in funding. On another note, Social.Fi has started to get more and more funding, and of course, blockchain services and infrastructure are leading the game. CFI is also not that popular anymore. But of course, DeFi is still the number one thing that people are pouring money to. So if you are a DeFi company, you probably have the best chance to get money because the value that you can accrue. But yeah, let's go back here. I want to show you guys something still from here. So on the fundraising part, if we go here and we look at the latest fundraisers, most of these are either infrastructure now or they are Bitcoin related infrastructure. And this is something that I've seen also with my decks that I'm looking at the moment. There's a lot of Bitcoin infrastructure coming out. This might be a good play to start looking at more Bitcoin infrastructure on the liquid token market and see like who's the leading players there. But overall, fundraising is starting to slow down quite a lot. And what it means for us, it's also us. We're kind of picky. Who are we gonna fundraise for, or at least invest in? Hey guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. And I'm trying to do a video tomorrow again. Thank you.